Hello, fellow hitchhikers. Today I am going on my first adventure on the Arbitrum blockchain, I guess you would call it. The Arbitrum is a layer 2 solution that works with Ethereum. I think it's like a roll up of some sort, bundles all the transactions together and whatnot. I've not used it. What's drawing me to this chain, to this adventure, is a game that's just come out. It's called The Beacon. The Beacon is going to be running for the next 3 weeks until December 16th. Playing it each day, you can win or earn or whatever, get tickets, and those tickets can get you into various draws in order to get whitelisted for a mint that's coming up and so on. Anyways, I'm going to lead you through it, to share some of my thoughts on how it's going so far, and hopefully not take too long, but enough that you can get a taste of it. I will back up just slightly to just point out some of the resources. They have some good basic resources on their Notion site that talks about the project. There's a bunch of monthly updates. There's a couple AMA recordings. One is available through this Notion. The other is on their Twitter. There was a Spaces. I'll see if I can throw some of those links down in the description. And they have a good breakdown on the game. Basically, it's like an MVP, a minimum viable product, of course, sort of a pre-alpha kind of a vision of releasing this game. It's a rogue light with a T, rogue light game. So you don't lose everything when you die, but you get to have multiple runs at the dungeons, and you try and get your way through. Dungeon changes every day right now. There's also a tavern area, which has a few NPCs that you can click and talk with. And if you're the first person to answer the trivia of the day, you can qualify for rare NFTs or get some extra a whitelist in order for the mint and stuff. I'm not really competing for the tavern side of things. I think there'll just be other people that get there first. They will be, though. Once you've been whitelisted once, you can't get more. So as the days go on, there'll be less and less people. But either way, it's fun to interact in the tavern. In the Discord, they do have a channel called the Citadel Broadcast. I suspect that's where more of the lore and the history of the context of the game. And I think that's where some of the trivia questions that are happening in the tavern will be happening. In the game, you get your own house. You can customize it with some furniture that when you beat the levels, you qualify for a random draw, and you can get some items that you can place and so on. Yeah, the team itself that's behind this has been doxxed. Like, they have doxxed themselves. They finally just recently updated the website so that you can actually see who's the team are. Before it was just kind of a list of names, but now they got some photos. They have some links to their LinkedIn profiles, and then the rest of the people that are on the team. So it's good to see that they're based. Most of them seem to be based out of Chile, in South America. It's a couple brothers and some friends they're working on this. Most of it's developed in house, as I learned through some of the AMAs. So the other thing that's new is it's part of this, I guess because it's on Arbitrum, this thing called Treasure. It's like Treasure DAO, maybe is related to, but anyways, they have a marketplace, and it's being featured right now because the game just came out. There's not too many projects on here. There's Toadstools, Smolverse, a couple things. I haven't checked them out, but what does seem to be happening, because they're small and they're on the same, all on Arbitrum and connected to this Treasure, they kind of call each other sister projects. So we can already see some interoperability in terms of cosmetics. If you have a Toadstool's character and you bring it over, I don't know if the snapshot's already happened or not, but you can get a statue for your house. And the goal is, as time goes on and the games get more established, they'll actually have, quests where you go into the other game, complete some sort of task, come back, and then carry on within your own. So there'll be some actual collaboration, and I'm seeing more of that happening right now with the bear market. Teams are able to slow down and not be caught up in all the hype and pump, and are actually looking to work together. So okay, enough of all of that. Let's get into the game. So the game itself is free to play. I've got another window here that I'm going to go through. I haven't used this browser, this wallet, yet, so I'm going to go right all the way through the steps. So we'll play the prototype. So it is a prototype. It means it's very simple and it's proving the concept. And then if you like it, then on the December 16th, after you're like, yeah, this is something I want to be part of, then you can pay to mint. Now they do have some characters that you can mint called founding characters up front. If you do that, they're like $40. The amount of money, let's say you mint 2 of them, so you got $80 in. If you qualify for the whitelist, the mint of the actual Genesis pets will be $80, and that credit will go towards it. So you'll end up getting 2 for 1 kind of thing. And then also having a founder character means that any of the items that you earn can actually be NFTs, as opposed to just a play to free. So it's a neat way that they're taking on being both a Web 3 and a Web 2 kind of at the same time. I like the vision. So you connect your wallet and choose MetaMask. You can suggest some transactions, but it's going to have a problem because this MetaMask is just on Ethereum and it needs to be on Arbitrum. So I can go switch network. I've looked at their setup, and this, well, do your own research. I'm happy with the RPC that they're suggesting, so I'm going to take it. Sometimes if I'm not too sure, I'll go over and I'll find the actual Arbitrum or the Polygon, look at the RPCs that are available and manually set this up. But this one I'm okay with. So it'll set up within MetaMask the information. So now I have Ethereum and I have the Arbitrum 1 network available. So now when I go to sign in, I can prove that I own this account, and I can create a username. I already have HHacker42 taken on my other wallet, so this is like a hot wallet, a minting wallet. So I'll say H42 hot. Oh, I can't have underscores. Okay, so just letters. So I'll say H42 hottie for my hot wallet. This is kind of silly. So now I've proven that I own this, made this my username, and there we go. So I've linked my wallet to the game. I don't have to buy anything right now. I don't have to buy one of these founding characters. I can just play with the free one, who will be pretty much naked to start, because as I complete various adventures, then I can earn hair or clothes or these kind of things. You can look at this person has definitely put in some serious time. Look at this. They've transformed their wall, and when you buy a founder, it does come with a chest to give you like 3 items, but whoever this 0x Storm is, they've put some serious time into this game. It's only been out for like 2 days. Okay, play. So the other day, it does sometimes take a little bit to load. I just simply wait, and then it does finally load. So this is day 1, 2 hours left. So I've already done this on my other wallet, so I will have a bit of a sense on how to beat this map. So hopefully I'll actually be able to beat it for you. You can see what happens when you win the award. Okay. Space. So this is a very early prototype. It's just proof of concept. They have one of the things I'm actually quite looking forward to within this game is they are looking at making it have groups of 4 to 6 cooperative play, which is good for someone like me because I'm actually not very good. I like playing the games, but I'll hold the door open while you take care of all the beasts. Is kind of my role. Anyways, so here's my little character, basically naked in an empty house. Got a lot of work to do. You can go into a house editor. I'm using WASD to move around. I can look at my inventory. I don't have any inventory. I can look at my character. It's got nothing. I can do my house editor, and there's nothing. So let's head out our door. So right now there's 2 areas that I can go. Over here to the tavern, where, well, let's just go to the tavern. It goes pretty quick. I can talk to people. There's a quest board over here. No quest yet, but that'll come. This is the person I'm supposed to talk to, and they asked me a question. if I knew the answer, if you get it correct, then I'd get some points. Right now, Igor tells me I'm wrong, no matter if I choose Lux or Umbra. I think these are references to Voltaire or something, maybe. Umbra is like the creatures of the dark, and Lux is like the powers of the good or something. I don't actually know. I haven't been able to find that lore channel till just a few minutes ago, so anyways, type in my answer. I'm always wrong. I think maybe I'm wrong just because I'm late. I don't know. Or maybe there's some other answer. Maybe it's a trick question. Anyways, it's kind of fun. I definitely get the sense that that tavern is going to be ever expanding and adding more and more characters to interact with. I'll go north, and up north here, there's this fella, Commander Jika, and they want me to go through and get through this cavern, go inside, explore the dungeon, fend off anything that's trying to rip your face off, find an exit. There's a reward at the end. And just make sure I watch out for the Umbra. There is a bit of a glitch that goes in. Like sometime if I go in just slightly off center, it doesn't load the map. But in this case it did. I can right click and do like a super shot. But I find I'm way too panicked to never really get to use it. I just do it over and over and over again until I memorize the map. If I press the space bar, I can do this speed jump. It's not looking good for me. I don't think I'm going to make it. Whichever way my mouse is pointing is the way it shoots. Alright, so I died. I only made it that far because I spent like 2 hours last night mastering that level. I'll try it a couple more times just till I get it so you can see what happens when I win. Ta-da, I made it through. So I go up to this nice treasure chest. Need some hair, need some clothes. Ooh, almost got a rocking chair. That would have been nice. A ceramic pot. And I only got one thing. Why did I only get one? Maybe it's because the farmers, maybe if you have the actual paid characters, you get 3. I don't know. Anyways, I only got one. So then if I go into my house, I'm still basically naked, but if I go to my house editor, look at this, I got a pink pot. I can place it. If I press Q, I can rotate it, but because it's symmetrical, it doesn't look any different. Place that in the corner there. Save. Oh, how do I save? It's not showing up because I've got the screen minimized. There we go. Make the screen a little larger, it'll show up. Save. There. So it's fairly simple at the start here. Proof of concept. Basically the idea is every day there'll be a new map. So in an hour or so there'll be a new map. Play that map and then I can get tickets. If I jump over to my main account that I'm playing, you can see that I have a few characters and I've earned a little bit of furniture, and I have 79 raffle tickets. I did a few things like link my Twitter and stuff. No referrals yet. You can get referrals. I will share this link down in the description below if you want. It's nothing huge. You basically get some extra tickets towards being drawn in order to be able to mint. I'll jump over and show you that. So I bought 3 founding characters at $40 each, And the reason I went with 3 is because it's $80 if you make a whitelist. So if through all these raffle tickets I end up being drawn for a whitelist, then my egg, my Genesis egg, which will, it's an NFT, which will give you breeding perks and some in-game bonuses just in terms of collecting resources. None of this is required. You can just totally play for free if you don't want to, but it'll already be paid for with 2. But maybe I won't get a whitelist, in which case then when it comes time to the minting, I will already have put in $120, so I won't have to try and bridge over any extra funds. If there's any eggs left, it'll already be paid because the amount that you pay on the founding is credited towards. So I'll hopefully be able to just quickly mint one. That's my hope. Anyways, that's my thinking. So grabbed 3 characters so that I can do the challenges 3 times and also run the chance of maybe getting some rarity. You can mint these founding characters all the way up until December 16th. There's no limit on them. But once December 16th comes, can't mint them anymore. And they have various rarities, and you can change their clothes and that kind of stuff. I haven't fully figured out if they're like a dynamic NFT or if you're just sort of adding accessories to your NFT and whether you can remint them or not. A little bit of exploration there, but either way, pretty fun project. I like it. Getting over to Arbitrum was easy. There's a bridge. An official bridge. Took maybe 15-20 minutes. Now my understanding is if I did decide to bridge off of Arbitrum 1, because it's a roll-up, and so they bundle all those transactions together and wait till there's enough transactions and then submit it onto main chain and whatnot to make gas really, really low, it can take up to 2 or 3 weeks, which I haven't experienced that on Polygon Bridge or anything like that. I don't know if it's because there's not many people using it, or maybe the information I was reading was old. Maybe it doesn't take that long anymore. I haven't tried taking any funds off right now, but I have been playing around in the game. So the Beacon, having fun. Check out the Discord. Check out the game. Feel free to use my referral link or someone else's referral link or no referral link. Play for free. Do the daily tasks. Yeah, if you're a good dungeon crawler, you probably do the daily tasks in 10-15 minutes. If you're lousy like me, it'll probably take you an hour or 2. But I'm having fun. So I hope you enjoyed that little side quest adventure with me. And as always, keep track of your towels and don't panic.